Hi, good day. This is Christian Arguelles from BSED2 MATHEMATICS. We'll be talking about cooperative and experiential learning under constructivist learning theories. After studying this module, you are expected to first discuss the importance of cooperative and experiential learning in K-12 classrooms. Second, relate the features of collaborative and experiential learning to constructivism. Third, create the teaching strategy anchored on collaborative and experiential learning. So first, what is cooperative and experiential learning? Collaborative and experiential learning are lodged under constructivism. Hence, experience play an important role in creating knowledge. When applied to teaching, collaborative and experiential learning activities have advantages, especially in the 21st century classroom, in implementing the K-12 curriculums. When learners are richly filled with learning experiences, transfer of learning will run easily and smoothly. So by the end of this lesson, you are expected to define cooperative learning, enumerate the different features of cooperative learning, differentiate the three stages of cooperative learning. Okay, so let's start. Well, before anything else, have you been a member of different clubs when you were in your senior high school days? What different activities did you do or participated in as a club member? Did you enjoy participating in different kinds of school activities? Recall an instance where you have been assigned a particular task and what did you do? Those questions I gave you earlier will let you realize things or will let you remember things that you have done that will be related to cooperative learning. You'll see how it will be related to it. Cooperative learning allows many opportunities to develop learners' interpersonal skills. It would give them experiences on how they can properly interact with the others and at the same time listen and learn from their group mates. Cooperative learning is also a type of constructivist teaching because it allows the creation and innovation of knowledge through group interaction and active participation of each member. So here are the features of cooperative learning. Students are actively engaged, thus developing in each member a cooperative spirit. Second, each member is challenged to give his or her best because it can create a healthy and competitive spirit. It allows creativity and innovation because they interact with people, their age, peers, or classmates. Next is it develops positively liked open-mindedness, humility, and give the take attitude as well as listening skills. Last is it reduces pressures from work and creates a positive classroom atmosphere. If you will try to recall your memories from your senior high school where you have been a member of a group, like what I asked you earlier, you will see that those memories or what you have done before are included in the features of cooperative learning. When teachers use cooperative learning as an instructional strategy, proper guidance should be established. Clear instructions should be given before the groupings. Expectations and outputs should be made clear so that the learners will not be wasting their times during the groupings. And that is really important. The instructions should be clear and all so that the kids or the learners will be not wasting their time. So it will be allocated to just purely learning if the instructions in all that will be very clear for them. Now let's talk about the three stages of cooperative learning. First is teachers assign learners to group. What does that mean? Because sometimes learners can also be given a chance to choose their group mates depending on the nature of the task given. Teachers should be creative. Groupings should also be varied now and then so that learners get to experience working with others. That's really important. So now the proper groupings is done. So second is tasking is a vital component of cooperative learning. Why? Because everybody should clearly understand what is expected from them and what kind of output are they supposed to accomplish at the end of the grouping. Clear and concrete instructions should be given by the teacher, like the time element involved finishing the task. What else? Materials to use, the role of the members, and the like. In this way, time is also well spent. Next to that, the working times and task collaboration should be an active process, of course. Teachers need to monitor how tasks are done. Each member performs his or her assigned roles. Learners should be free to interact and comment on each other's work. We're done with the 3 stages of cooperative learning. Now we are at experiential learning. Number 1. Hands-on activities must be done since it is the most effective means of learning. It's like what the saying goes, experience is the best teacher. Number 2, realities can be brought to the classroom through the planned activities of the teachers. Never forget of that. As future teachers or as teachers, we should be able to incorporate reality to what they're trying to learn or trying to study. Third, learners must experience the planned activities since learning by doing is an essential element in discovering and constructing new knowledge and concepts. Number 4, contrived experiences are substitutes for real things, objects, or situations. This can bring near to real experiences to the learners. Again, that is very important. Relating reality to what our learners trying to learn or how they're trying to learn our lessons. Learners enjoy when they active roles in experiential learning activities. That is definitely right. They will feel that they are engaged or they are included in the learning process, so they will be very active during the experiential learning activities. Number 6, teachers must challenge to come up with their creative styles in presentations. Why is that? Because stylish or creative in good presentation will help you to get your students engaged or feel motivated or interested with the learning. Number 7, teachers' provision of access to varied information in order that the learners can combine it with their experiences. Thereby, creation and construction of the new concepts can seen visibly from the learners. That is good. Good resources of learning or information will help the learner to develop their learning creatively and completely. Okay, one of the most significant contributions of constructivism is that it develops the interpersonal skills of the learner. Through the varied activities and teachings of the teachers, learners become more confident to participate and articulate his or her point of view and be a part of the group. Hence, it highly promotes the intrinsic motivation of the learner. And you know how important for the learner to have an intrinsic motivation. So, constructivism is very essential theory in the field of education. It discovers that the learners have become the creator and innovator of a new concept. When the lessons are properly planned along the spectrum of constructivism, the following are realized. First, learners do not fear the situation where there is a problem solving involved. They get engaged through cooperative learning or cooperative learning techniques to consider different perspectives as a team. Second, learners also developed flexibility in thinking. They do trial and error techniques. Through trial and error, their own techniques, or through trial and error techniques, they get to develop or innovate their techniques more. Next, number 3. All previous learned knowledge is important because they connect and associate them to their current life's experiences. Constructivism, right? Number 4. Learners are able to analyze, synthesize, and evaluate varied elements or factors that contribute to the solution of a problem. So those are the reason why we need the constructivism as a very essential theory in the field of education. So we, as teachers, should be an inclusive teacher, which will take into considerations all the characteristics of the learners. Think of different strategies on how you can be an inclusive teacher. Thank you very much. This is Christian Arguelles BSED2 Mathematics, and you have a great day. Have a blessed day.